What would a snowmobile mecca look like? How about Hopedale, Illinois, a farm town located between Peoria and Springfield, population 800. Now, it looks pretty much like any other Midwest farming town, but it is in this old refurbished general store that we hold the secret of snowmobile history. Hopedale is the home of the Willis International Snowmobile Museum, arguably the biggest museum collection anywhere in the nation. The Willis collection has over 400 machines with around 150 of them on display at any time. The amazing thing is that the entire collection is the efforts of just 2 generations of Willises. It has become a tradition that has been handed up from one generation to the next.
I worked construction, and I hated winter, you know. And some guy give Danny a sled, and he got it running and got to riding it, and it went from there.
One thing led to another one, and then we found another sled, and it was better, and they were everywhere. Yeah, Sunday afternoon, just kind of drive around these small towns and look in people's backyards, and you know, at that time people would give them away a lot of times.
When they aren't sled hunting, they can be found in the shop fixing up the next batch of sleds or adding to the museum for some more display space. As much as you think you know about classic sleds when you enter, you know a lot more after you leave. For example, in the early days, there was no consensus on what a sled should look like. Carl Eliasson thought a snowmobile should be a toboggan. Still others looked like a Cushman or a boat or a mini bike, and this guy thought his snowmobile should be like a car. In fact, some of them actually were cars.
Our oldest sled is a 1923 Model T snowmobile conversion. It was not a factory, it's a kit. Doctors and mailmen used them in the winter times up north.
In the early days, there were lots of good ideas. Front engines, rear engines, and mid-engines, lawnmower engines, motorcycle engines, boat motors, and this one had a rotary engine. Sleds had 2 skis, 1 ski, and this one had no skis at all. There were skinny tracks, fat tracks, and twin tracks. Tracks in the back and tracks in the front. Then there's the Scorpion, a machine that was 2 sleds in one.
It's got 2 CCW engines side by side, 2 tracks, 2 throttles, 2 brakes. You throttle one side and brake the other side, and you can be going back the other way just in a jiffy.
It is surprising to see how many familiar names were in the snowmobile business in the day. Yamaha, Kawasaki, Suzuki, even Harley-Davidson. Johnson, Evinrude, Mercury, Sears sold sleds, and so did Montgomery Ward. Even the tractor builders got in on the action. Some names seem to resonate better than others. There were all kinds of skis: snow ski, moto ski, ski whiz, auto ski, and ski star. Some were named after occupations like Viking, Raider, Traveler, or how about this one, the Snow King? My favorite is a guy that just called his sled the Lil Andy. The overwhelming choice in naming a sled usually had an animal in it: husky, mallard, grizzly, caribou, snow pony. There are Arctic cats, wildcats, ski cats, fox tracks, and of course, Hugh Hefner's favorite, the Snow Bunny. All likely names except for the Scorpion and the Boa ski. The Willises admit they don't have a good exit strategy. They're always on the hunt for more.
I don't think you ever have enough. It's a disease. You're always looking for something different, you know? One you don't have. Now, we don't really look for just a run-of-the-mill sled, but if we find something that's unique or different, why, yeah, we'd be interested.
The museum is open year-round, but you'll have to let them know you're coming. Their Facebook page is @Willis Snow Museum. For At Your Leisure, I'm Chad Booth, somewhere along the way in Central Illinois.